You did not.
I did, Curt Cruz. It's Curt and Jen.
Welcome to the Curt and Jen in the Morning podcast. This is nice reveal.
300th episode.
300th episode.
I'm trying to hold it up. It's not looking good.
And we still have just as many listeners as we did in the first episode.
We probably have less. We do it because we love it so much and we just want other people to love it too.
That is accurate. You got just so people know that aren't watching the video, you went out and got the balloons spelling out, well, the numbers 300 for 300.
The funny thing about this is
what's that?
Usually podcasters do this when they have a certain number of downloads.
Mm-hmm.
When they hit big marks for their downloads. We're doing it because we're hitting it for the number of episodes we've done. We will not be able to do it for the number of downloads.
Well, you can hold on to the 00 for the downloads.
Oh, God.
Or just the 3. That's not that bad.
Okay, probably 30.
Thank you for joining us. We're here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, your morning show on demand. You can like, you can follow, you can love, you can subscribe, all those things. And we should say happy Labor Day weekend.
I know. I can't believe that summer's over. I mean, this really is the weekend that marks the end of summer, even though summer doesn't officially end until later in September. My roommate just got home. Hi, Jackie.
Wow, late night. Just got home. All right. Today on the program, America's favorite condiment is not what you think. It wasn't what I thought either when we find out what that is. And also AI is picking the catchiest songs of the last 50 years.
Yep. And our question of the day was, what do you do that's more intimate than sex? I like the answers.
We did get some good answers.
3 job interview questions that you can instantly end your chances on if you answer them this way.
Oh, yeah, don't do that. If you want to break a world record, we've got what you would call some low-hanging fruit, some opportunities to set a Guinness World Record.
I think you and I should take advantage of one of them.
We very well may.
And then Fun Facts Friday.
Fun Facts Friday, all coming up. Here we go.
I had 2 super not related random things that I wanted to bring up because I didn't know this. Ariana Grande announced that she will hit the road with the Eternal Sunshine Tour in 2026. So that's exciting if you're an Ariana fan.
Mm-hmm.
And then no one won the Powerball grand prize yesterday.
Now it's 950 million.
Wednesday.
Yes. It's getting closer to that billion mark that I think some people are holding out for. But 950 million would do okay.
That's Saturday's drawing.
That'd be enough for a nice fun weekend, right?
I really want to make the Thrasher's Corner Fred Meyer famous by winning Powerball, because that's where I will buy the ticket.
Okay, got it. All right. Did you buy the ticket for this last one?
No, I forgot, but I will because I'm going to Fred Meyer.
Okay. All right. I was going to say pick me one up too, but you don't just get one, you get like 10, right?
Well, yeah.
All right.
Usually get 10.
Well, I'll be heading out today too, so are you getting 10?
I don't know how many I'll get. It only takes 1 to win.
Are these the ones that are $5 a piece now?
I can't remember. I think
all right. Well,
I will probably not buy 10.
Okay, we're going to try either way. That sounds good.
Curt, I put this story in because I believe that you have lived through at least 3 natural disasters. Is that true? Have you been through a tornado and a hurricane and an earthquake?
I've been through a tornado. My family's gone through the hurricanes in Florida. Technically, I've not been through a hurricane. So I've been through at least 1 and 2. Just one of these. Sorry.
Not an earthquake? You weren't here for the big earthquake that was here?
I moved here. Well, technically, I've been here for some of the small earthquakes that we haven't even felt. But for the one in 2001, I got here about 3 months after that happened.
What would you say is the scariest natural disaster?
Well, I've not gone through an earthquake, so that seems like that'd be very scary.
I have not gone through a tsunami, but I think that would be the scariest. But I'm asking it. Today's the 20th anniversary of when Hurricane Katrina hit in Louisiana.
Oh.
And so there's a new poll that Americans were asked, what is the scariest natural disaster? And hurricanes didn't even make the top 3. It was
the tornadoes that we used to get in the Midwest growing up, that was because I was young and you'd have to run downstairs and hide in the basement. We had a downstairs a bathroom with a shower in it, and we'd all climb into this shower and, duck and cover. It was pretty damn scary, especially as a kid.
So tornado was number 1. 46% said they're the scariest.
Tornado, right?
Followed by tsunami at 43% of people. Then the earthquake. Then, earthquake, hurricane, and wildfire are all pretty close, and like they're in the 35 to 30% range.
Well, not the nice thing. I'm going to say about a hurricane and wildfire, at least they're coming. You know what I mean? It's like the hurricane develops and it's offshore and you've got time to prepare. And I think unless the wildfire just started in your backyard.
Right.
But tsunami, that would be, so that's just like a giant wall of water. It's not the storm or anything like that.
Massive amounts of water coming.
No, that would be, I think that might be the scariest, because you see that thing coming at you,
yeah,
I'm screwed.
And there's not time to get away. Anyway, right. Okay.
Well, that's a happy note to start out on. Thank you for that. Fine. What's that?
300th episode.
300th episode. All right, you're talking about the world records. You found this story, and I think that this is interesting. We've talked before about, if you invented something that hasn't been done for a world record, you could hold the world record if you just came up with something like balancing lava lamps on my nose or whatever.
Yeah.
But these are actual available, I guess we should say available world records that have not been set, or maybe not even been attempted yet, right?
Yeah. They added it to their section on their site called Record Selector. This is Guinness World Records, who just turned 30, by the way.
Okay. Turned 70, it says here.
That's what I said. Just turned 70.
I thought you said 30. Okay.
Oh, 70. They just turned 70. Okay. All right. So we're just going to mention 6 of them, the top 6.
Okay. So these are things that you can go and do yourself and instantly set a world record for Guinness, right?
Yeah. Most high fives in 30 seconds. Like, duh, let's do that.
Okay. It could be 3, and that would be the world record, right? Because it's not been set yet. How about most kisses in 30 seconds by 2 people?
I will not be doing that with you, but I will do that with Pat for sure.
Right. That makes sense. Fastest time to make a burrito.
I mean, wonder what that constitutes, right? How many ingredients need to be in a burrito to make it a burrito?
Well, apparently it doesn't matter at this point. You can just make a burrito and you got the world record.
Longest marathon playing air guitar. I mean, if there's no world record for it, you could just do it for 1 second and you've got the world record.
I'm not going to try number 5. Most anchovies eaten in 1 minute.
Barfarama.
Mm-hmm. And fastest 10-meter sprint while holding a balloon between your knees.
I don't know how many 10 meters is, but I don't like to sprint.
It's about 30 feet, but give or take. But it would be fun to watch, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would. So there you go. If you want to be in the Guinness Book of World Records, you can do it.
All those things. Well, I wonder how many people, if you do decide to try that, let us know, please.
Yeah, 100%. We should really look into it, Curt. That would be fun.
We may try some, but yeah, if you try one, listener, lovely listener, wonderful listener, let us know about that, please.
Hottest actors over 50. I didn't even know AARP put this out, but they said these are the hottest actors over 50, and they range between the ages of 50 to 72 years old. The hottest guy, I had to look him up because I didn't know. I forgot what he looked like.
Hottest actors. This is from AARP, as you said. Should we go in reverse order? 10 to 1. Keanu Reeves is 60. He came at number 10. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is 53, and then Patrick Dempsey at number 8. He is 59.
Then there's Daniel Craig at number 7. He's 57-year-old. Brad Pitt, he's 61. Number 5, Denzel Washington. He's the oldest on the list at 70 years old, which surprised me, by the way.
Okay.
And then George Clooney, of course, he was number 4 at 64 years old. Give us the top 3.
Noah Wiley, just a surprise because I haven't heard of him doing anything in forever. Since ER. He does the Librarian series. Noah Wiley is 54. Pedro Pascal, number 2. He is 50. And the number 1, hottest actor over 50 at 52 years old, Idris Elba. What do you think?
I think all of those guys are good looking. They all got good genes.
You're correct. And thank you, AARP, for looking at the old dudes and letting us know who's the hottest.
I wonder if they'll do the same for females.
I wondered about that, because this is just the guys.
Yeah.
Maybe because you're not supposed to know their ages.
I was very, very surprised by this story, Curt Cruz.
This is the one we were talking about at the beginning of the show. Labor Day poll, since we are here at Labor Day. America's most loved condiment. You are going to be eating hot dogs. You'll probably be eating hamburgers. You might have some brats there, you know. Labor Day poll was done. 7,000 people were asked your favorite condiment. And they had to choose from one of these, the four big ones, which are saying is ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, and relish. I would have assumed it would have gone in the order of ketchup and then mustard and then maybe mayonnaise and relish in that order.
Contraire, mon frere. No.
Au contraire. Go for it, Jen.
The number one is mayo. 30% of Americans love mayo the most. I mean, ketchup was a very close second at 29%.
And then mustard. And then just 13% of people love relish, which is basically pickles, right? Unless you get the sweet relish.
Well, sweet relish to me is barfy. Dill relish, bring it on. I love it.
That's what you got to use.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I love mayo, though. I think it's good.
Relish is the most hated of the group. Around 1 in 7 people say that they can't stand it. Only 4% of us hate ketchup, but it's a passionate 4%.
Do you like mayo?
Yeah, I like all those things. But here's the thing: I wouldn't put mayonnaise on a hot dog.
Oh, yeah, maybe not a hot dog, but you'd put it on a burger, wouldn't you?
Oh, absolutely. But the ratio has to be on a burger. It has to be 4 parts mustard to every 1 part ketchup. You got to have an emphasis on mustard. Nice face, Jen.
I disagree.
Mm-hmm. You know what also is not on here, and why would it be? Because it's just the Seattle hot dog that has Philly cream cheese.
Yeah, that's good.
That is so good. If you haven't had a hot dog with cream cheese on it, it's certainly worth a try. I'm gonna get
some cream cheese when I go to Fred Meyer to buy my Powerball ticket for the barbecue I'm having.
Okay.
All right.
We have another example here of the words that have been added to this is dictionary.com.
Yeah, I didn't want to spend a lot of time on this because I feel like we've done a lot of these stories like these words have been added to Webster and these to the Cambridge Dictionary. I just brought it up because I didn't know what coffee badging was. Did you know this?
I do now. Coffee badging, being at work just long enough to have coffee or swipe your badge to clock in. Then you split from work and work from home the rest of the day. Okay.
So the story is that dictionary.com is adding these words. I just brought it up because I didn't know what some of these words were. So coffee badging, memory investing, hadn't heard about that either. Do you know what that is? I don't even
know what memory investing is.
It's the trendy new term for an old idea. Instead of spending money on stuff, you'd rather invest in experiences that create long-lasting memories you'll look back on later. I love that.
Of course. That's a good thing too.
Memory investing this weekend.
Congestion pricing. New York did it this year, reducing excessive traffic by charging motorists a fee to drive a private vehicle into a city center. We don't have that here, I don't think.
Curt, I don't get number 3. I'm confused. Sane wash.
Sane wash. To misrepresent something as sensible or acceptable, even though it's crazy or extreme.
Like what
is that? Somebody saying, hey, it's not that big of a deal to jump out of a plane without a parachute, man. I do it all the time.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know why you'd ever do that. Both sidism, the practice or habit of representing opposing arguments as equally strong or invalid.
Okay, and then the kiss cam, they're adding kiss cam on it.
Mm-hmm.
Their definition is a popular feature at stadium events in which 2 spectators, presumed to be a couple, are shown on a large screen and encouraged to kiss for the audience's entertainment. And
we can thank Coldplay for that one being in there.
I think
I suppose. So. Guess what this is? I'm just going to play a little bit of it. Okay, that was enough for now.
Okay. So that little song that Curt played was composed specifically to listen to while you're eating chocolate because supposedly, after much research, it makes chocolate taste better.
University of Bristol in the UK, they created this song After reviewing 60 years of scientific research on multisensory integration. You like that word? That's a big word for me. 2 words.
Multisensory integration. Yeah, Dr. Hyacinth composed music, right?
Composing music around sonic qualities proven to affect flavor, like pitch, tempo, and harmony. And they made this composition called The Sweetest Melody. Do you want chocolate?
Yes.
Yes. Did you always want chocolate?
I mean, it's a nice little ditty.
And that's supposed to, you know, if you've got chocolate nearby and you want to try it, I'll tell you what, we can't play the whole, well,
we're already going to we might get dinged for this one. You might not hear any of that.
Yeah. But if you want to look it up, if you Google Galaxy chocolate song, because Galaxy is the name of the chocolate.
I don't know. Sweetest Melody is the name of the song, but you got to put Galaxy chocolate with it.
And then that's how then get your chocolate bar. I guess anyone. Does it have to be straight chocolate or can it be some combination of chocolate?
I would get your chocolate bar first. I think for this, they're talking about like pure chocolate, like a chocolate bar, not like a Snickers.
Now you know.
I'm bringing sexy back. Them other boys don't know how to act.
Come on.
All right. We asked the question on Wednesday. Our question today was, what do you do that's more intimate than sex? And so people showed up for the answers. I love it. Jan said, know all the good, bad, and ugly about each other and love more than ever.
Yep. Even when you know those things. Sheetal said, cooking together does it for me. That's a good answer.
Yeah. Lisa said, tell the truth.
All right. Brent says, I wasn't prepared for the level of intimacy that goes with full body waxing.
Okay. Brent.
All right.
Carrie
Here's
said,
another one. Go ahead.
Sharing all the joys, all of life's joys and struggles, having the best friend to talk to about anything with. That's nice.
You have Anne saying communication, both verbal and nonverbal, is more intimate than sex as far as she's concerned. Ken, composing music on a piano in the dark late at night.
I mean, there's talent right there. I couldn't do that.
Are you kidding me? I couldn't do that either.
Meredy said snuggling. Tara said there's a couple of these, praying together. Laurel said going through the good and difficult times together, sharing our faith and praying together.
Randy has here, and Randy and Carrie are married. We should point that out first. Randy says more intimate than sex, taking care of taming ear and back hair. To be clear, Carrie does this to my back. Carrie does not have a hairy back. Well, I don't know.
Thank you for clarifying, Randy. I'm sure Carrie appreciates that.
Kim says pray. There's another one for pray. And Bill, he wants to check back to get suggestions. So he'll be looking at this list and saying, maybe I'll try that.
I thought it was a good list.
And I wasn't able to come up with anything. I think, yeah, just sharing, being vulnerable, I think is a very intimate thing to do and difficult sometimes.
Yes, Curt, that's absolutely a great one.
Even with the people that you know and love so much. Did you have one you wanted to share? Or
I shared one yesterday. That's like for me right now, like building this house together with Pat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like I'm learning, he's teaching me new skills. He's being patient with me and all the things. So yeah.
How long before it is finished, do you think?
Well, the remodel is going to be done probably in the next few weeks, I would imagine.
Wow, that's fantastic.
He's making the I call it the shit field, the poop field, the whole septic system thing. He's doing that himself, and he's in the middle of that right now. And I imagine that will also take a few weeks, and then we start to get plans and go. I don't know how long. 2 years.
Well, so people know you're remodeling a relatively small house now, and then you're going to build an actual whole house.
A manufactured home is what we're remodeling that happened to be on the land. And Pat's like, well, I may as well remodel it, make some money off it, and rent it. There you go.
There you go. Okay. All right. Okay.
This is not Cindy Lauper.
We don't have to worry about getting dinged on that one.
I wonder what you thought about this list because you're so into music, Curt. So just give us this story.
I think it's difficult to narrow it down, but this is Chat GPT was asked. Somebody said, "Hey, Chat GPT, pick the catchiest." That was the keyword, the catchiest songs of the last 50 years. We'll just give you the 10 that they came up with. And one of them was the one we just played, though. So they have number 10 is Shake It Off, Taylor Swift. Number 9 was Happy by Pharrell Williams. Hips Don't Lie, Shakira. 7 was Hey Ya by Outkast, right? Number 6, the Macarena, Los Del Rio. Now you go with the final 5.
Okay. Number 5, Wannabe. What? How does that one go?
If you want to be my lover.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Okay. Girls Just Want to Have Fun by Cyndi Lauper. Billie Jean. That one surprised me by Michael Jackson because there's way more better Michael Jackson songs that are catchier. Like, I can't think of one right now. Dancing Queen by ABBA. And then YMCA by the Village People was number 1. What song am I thinking by Michael Jackson? It was in like earlier, Got to Be Starting Something. I mean, that's catchier than
Want to Be Starting Something. Don't Stop Till You Get Enough, I'd say, is more catchy.
Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. That's what I was thinking. That's the one I was looking for. Yeah.
I don't disagree with this list. I just think that it could be, I mean, I don't know how you determine the top 10 most catchy or what the qualifier, but there's one that was left off the list that I think is a glaring omission.
Okay. What is it?
Catchiest songs of the last 50 years. And well, all right, here.
1877 cars for kids. KARS cars for kids. 1877 cars for kids. Donate your car today.
I wanted to let the whole thing play to be a proper earworm because I'm going to get calls later on like, you jerk.
Seriously.
The Cars for Kids song is stuck in my head now all day.
That is a catchy ditty. Good for them on coming up with that.
A catchy ditty that everybody claims to hate, yet they remember it.
That's why I'm saying good on them. That was brilliant.
That's the important thing.
I just gonna shake it out, shake it out.
How many people, this is Americans specifically.
Yeah, Americans specifically.
How many Americans care about Travis and Taylor's engagement?
Well, do you care?
There's an opportunity for a lot of people in their listening in their cars to go, not me.
Do you care about it?
I mean, you know what? It's good fodder for our podcast. It's good, content.
Yeah. Okay. So here's the thing. The answer, according to the new poll about how many people care, is 72% of respondents say they don't care at all. While 5% say they care a lot, 15% claim to care a little, and 7% aren't sure how they feel. Here is the thing about this, though. They broke the internet.
Yeah. And so I wonder if it's not, it says, what does it say? 5% care a lot and 15% claim to care a little. I wonder if they're the very vocal, but maybe small, minority, but you can't break the internet unless you've got a pretty popular thing.
Their engagement pictures broke Instagram, basically. The pictures were reposted more than 1 million times, which is a record. And they reached that number in 6 hours.
Right.
It's already on the list of the 20 most liked Instagram posts.
This also doesn't say anything about, the poll, who did this and what did it say? How many people were asked? It says Americans care about how many Americans care about Travis and Taylor's engagement. They might have asked, 50 people in Boise, who knows?
Who doesn't love a great love story? I mean, I guess I care, but I don't care that much, right?
Apparently 72% of people don't care about a great love story.
Okay.
What about you? Are you like on the edge of your seat about every announcement for this?
I was excited about it. I can't wait to hear. I mean, I'm a girl though. Like, I can't wait to hear the details. Like, when's it going to be? Where's it going to be? I mean, they're not going to say any of this, but I'm excited to see her dress. I'm excited to see the photos of the wedding. Who's going to be in the wedding? Like, so many things.
Well, I have to, this is a correction. It's not my fault, but when they first, the day that they released what was it, Monday? Is that when we had this?
I think so, yeah.
The story came out. It said, here's how it went down. And Travis got down on one knee and blah, blah, blah. And they said, and he gave her a ring estimated to be worth $400,000. And when I read that, I thought that seems pretty cheap for people with that kind of money, but whatever. And then since then, Since then, of course, Travis and Taylor haven't said how much the ring costs, but people that know about these things, experts say they think it's more in the range of the $5 million.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah.
All right.
So
Good for her. Good for them. The ring is
expensive
beautiful.
either way, right?
It was a beautiful proposal.
Job and shove it. Ain't working here no more.
Tell us all the things, Curt Cruz. Tell us all the things.
3 job interview answers that could instantly end your chances at getting that job. So if this comes up, or if you're asked these things, make sure you don't answer this way. It doesn't say what to say. It just says don't use these things. If you're asked what you're thinking about doing in the future, it says one of the bad things to say is I want to start my own business someday. Most companies, it says, don't want to take a chance on someone who might split after a year or two. Also, I value work-life balance. If you say that, it's going to tell you, I could come across like you're not motivated to work hard, right?
Yeah.
And then how about I was let go as part of my company's recent layoffs. That says here that might be true, but managers know that with some layoffs, companies can take top performers and reassign them. And they might be wondering why that didn't happen for you.
That makes me feel not very good.
Yeah. I suppose you can't change how people feel about things, but yeesh. All right, onward, right? Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Everybody's working for the weekend.
Oh, I liked this little headline, but I wanted to know what it was. 70% of people are working harder this year than last year. Okay.
You like that headline?
Well, I was just like wondering why I didn't read the details of it. I put it in here, but I didn't read the details.
Comprehensive Labor Day survey out on jobs. Here's some interesting stats that came from this. 7 out of 10 people, there's your 70%, say that they're working harder this year than they did last year. And
I wonder if that's working harder at your job or working harder to make money, meaning you're working harder to like hustling. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying. I don't know if maybe both of those are the case. If you're working a second job or a side hustle, the 60% of people, nearly 6 in 10 people, think tariffs and inflation are erasing their hard work.
I feel that.
All right.
2 in 5 Americans are concerned that AI will take their job, and nearly 3 in 5 Americans say it's not easy to get a job right now. That's true.
The AI thing, by the way, since Jen and I were trying to maintain our radio careers, there are AI jocks right now on the air, and you probably don't even know it. Afternoons in Portland, one of the stations has an AI jock. They're open about it.
You cannot tell the difference.
And as AI improves and improves and improves, that's just going to happen more often. One more thing, nearly 3 in 5 Americans said they don't have a budget for Labor Day spending. Oh, that's a whole different thing, isn't it?
No, it's part of it. Like, it's just talking about like money in general, right?
Right.
I have a loose budget that I try to follow, but for like I'm doing a party this weekend that Curt Cruz is not coming to because he doesn't like me.
You always say I don't get out and do things often enough, so we planned this trip with my mother-in-law. Like, well, you should still come to the party.
Anyway, but I went grocery shopping. I went to Costco and I went to Fred Meyer, and I shopped good deals. Fred Meyer got some really good deals. Costco, but you put all the stuff together that you need to throw a party, and it's expensive.
Well, half of Americans are planning to spend less on Labor Day this weekend compared to last year. You're probably spending more. Did you have a Labor Day party last year?
I did not.
What's the name of this one, by the way? I like the name of you named the party.
I was going to talk about it later, but it's called Flip Flops, Lemon Drops, Beer Brats, and Jello Shots.
Those are all good things.
I mean, I kind of think so.
Those are all good things.
I made a lot of Jello shots last night.
Okay. Fun Facts Friday.
Fun Facts Friday.
All right.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Yeah, these are just facts. They may not really have anything to do with anything going on in the news right now, but maybe you could use them someday or today even.
PowerPoint was originally developed in 1987 as a program for Apple computers called Presenter. Microsoft wound up buying it for $14 million and launching their own version in 1990. That's a lot of money back then.
Yeah, well, yeah, and the 14 million that was a pretty good purchase when you look at how often it's used. Princess Diana and Prince Charles had only been together in person 13 times before their wedding day in 1981. Sounds almost like an arranged marriage, doesn't it?
Yeah. This is crazy to me. The fax machine was invented the same year people were traveling on the Oregon Trail in 1843.
That can't be right.
Well, I got it. That's
Okay.
what the fax said.
Sour Patch Kids they are called very bad kids in France. If you want to enjoy those Sour Patch Kids, you got to go buy some very bad kids.
I'm not saying this other one.
In Argentina and Spain, Tuesday the 13th is considered unlucky, not Friday.
Okay. And then frogs usually mate with the equivalent of orgies. And the males will sometimes temporarily change color so other males won't try to mate with them during the chaos.
And then they can go back to the same girl again and say, hey, I'm a different color. I'm a different frog.
Okay, do this Nike one next.
Nike's Just Do It slogan is based on a murderer's last words. Gary Gilmore killed 2 people in Utah and got the death penalty in 1976. His last words, he said, let's do it. Nike admits their slogan was inspired by the quote. Wow.
I know.
All right. Leonardo da Vinci, famous guy, painter, struggled through his 20s and 30s and didn't get his big break and become famous until he did the Last Supper, when he was 43.
Yep.
He's a late bloomer.
You might have already known this because you know a lot about music and songs. Elton John's song Philadelphia Freedom was written as a favor to his friend Billie Jean King because she was on a professional tennis team called Philadelphia Freedoms. The team only lasted for 1 season. Did you know that?
I was aware that there was a Billie Jean King connection with it. I didn't know what it was.
There you go.
Finally, 3 NFL teams have never had the first overall pick in the draft. The Denver Broncos, Baltimore Ravens, and the Seattle Seahawks.
What?
You have to be you have to be the worst to get the first overall draft. And you would think that at some point the Seahawks have been the worst.
Seems like Curt Cruz.
Those are very good fun facts, Jen.
All right. On to weekend
stuff.
Plans. What's happening in the PNW, Pacific Northwest this weekend? Nationwide, of course, new movies opening. The Toxic Avenger, starring Peter Dinklage, Kevin Bacon, Elijah Wood, Jacob Tremblay.
Also, The Roses. That's Benedict Cumberbatch and Olivia Colman. This is a remake of The War of the Roses. Also, look for Andy Samberg, Kate McKinnon, and Allison Janney in that movie.
And then Caught Stealing is the other movie that's opening this weekend with Austin Butler, Zoe Kravitz, Matt Smith from The House of Dragon, and Regina King. Sorry.
Okay. In sports, we've got a lot going on, right?
Yeah.
Seattle Reign, that's the women's soccer team. The Seattle Reign, they play tonight at Lumen Field, and the Sounders play at Lumen Field on Sunday evening.
We've got the Mariners on the road in they're not here, they're in Cleveland, but I just wanted to mention that because it's getting close to the end of the season and we're watching closely how they're doing.
Right. Huskies play tomorrow night at Husky Stadium, 8 o'clock. There's Go Dogs written down here, so I had to say Go Dogs.
Yeah, Go Dogs. Cougs play Idaho tomorrow night at 7, and then the Hawks are doing their regular season play starting next week, so there's no Seahawks game this week.
No more preseason games either.
There's a lot of big events happening around the Pacific Northwest, though. There's Bumbershoot at the Seattle Center. There's the Washington State Fair in Puyallup that kicks off today and runs through September 21st. This is the last weekend of the Evergreen State Fair in Monroe. And there's 2 big car shows tomorrow. The one in Everett called Wheels on the Waterfront, and another one in Tacoma. It's the annual LeMay Car Show. So those are big. Yeah,
I've been to the LeMay Car Show before. That was really cool. Ellensburg has the Ellensburg Rodeo going on all weekend, and PAX West at the Washington State Convention Center all weekend.
Yeah, that's like the video game convention. Right. Yeah. And then
lots of shows, lots of concerts.
Yeah.
Let's try to cover all these quickly, right? Tonight, you've got Toto and Men at Work in Puyallup. You've got tonight through Sunday, Dave Matthews Band, 3 shows at the Gorge, as he does every Labor Day weekend. Yep. And tonight and tomorrow, Chicago at Chateau Saint Michel. Riley Green, country artist, is at the Washington State Fair. Tomorrow and Sunday, Bumbershoot has a bunch, like a huge music lineup. So you got to check out their website. Cypress Hill at Marion Moore Park on Sunday, Megan Trainor at Washington State Fair on Sunday, and the Goo Goo Dolls Sunday and Monday at Chateau Saint Michel. There you go. What is the thing here about Labor Day sales? Well, I'm just
just saying there's also a bunch of Labor Day sales happening, and there's also a bunch of people getting ready to go back to school. If their kiddos haven't already started their first day, a lot of schools start after Labor Day. So I'm just saying, I wish you all the best as you get ready.
Mm-hmm.
And did you hear this, that the Wizard of Oz debuted at the Las Vegas Sphere?
The Wizard of Oz what?
Debuted at the Las Vegas Sphere. So that's it's like this AI powered immersive 4D experience of the classic film.
Very cool. I think I'd pretty much see anything at the Sphere.
Yeah, me too.
Given
What are
the
you doing
chance.
this weekend?
Well, I'm getting together with the mother-in-law, and we are taking her RV and just going for a ride. Actually, it's a combination of things. We're going to take the puppies along and see how they do.
Six dogs with you on this road trip. 3 humans, 6 dogs.
Well, what's that?
I said 3 humans, 6 dogs.
Right. And 3 of the dogs are up for adoption with the the Washington German Shepherd Rescue. Please go take a look if you're interested in Savannah, Spring, or the third S name.
Sylvia.
No, but that may as well be. We would like to get them into good homes. When I originally posted that, by the way, I think people were under the impression that you had to take all 3 dogs. No. We actually want you to adopt them all individually out to their own individual homes. And so hopefully that will happen soon. Please make adoption your first option if you're thinking about getting a dog.
Are you going on a 3-day road trip or just a couple days?
Probably just a couple of days.
Nice. Good for you. I'm doing the flip-flops, lemon drops, beer brats, and jello shots party tomorrow at Pat's property. And then I'm going to be helping Pat with the remodel. And Riley my oldest daughter moved into her new apartment out on her own. She's got a room, but helping her with that, she just needs a couple like handyman stuff. So Pat's going to go over there and help.
Well, she posted her shopping trip with her roommate at IKEA.
Oh my God.
So I know that they spent some money there for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Question of the day / weekend.
Yeah. And you're going to have to explain this to me. Do you have some examples of the answers for this or not?
Yeah.
Okay. The question is simple. What did tech ruin?
Ready?
Yes.
Fun mail.
Oh, getting mail and getting fun mail.
Yeah. I did, and you know what? I got a card from my high school friend, college roommate. She's still my friend, but I'm just referencing. She sent me fun mail. She sent me a card.
Oh.
I know. So
you refuse to call it snail mail, right?
Yeah, there you go. What did tech ruin? We'll put that on our Facebook page. Curt and Jen in the morning. It'll also be on Jen's Pirax page, and hopefully it'll be on Curt Cruz's page.
You just always say that because I like to be selective with what I put on my page.
I have high hopes for you.
Or I forget. That's one of the two. I'm not sure.
We'll be back on Wednesday with a new episode. We're taking Monday off to enjoy the long weekend. I hope.
Yeah, you get to take Monday off from us as well. So enjoy that and enjoy the long weekend. Make it a great one.
Yeah, happy memory making. Make good choices. Find joy. Spread kindness and laugh because it's good for the soul. And we will see you on Wednesday. Have a great one. Mwah.